Hi Yogi, welcome to this sore body yoga routine. This is for all levels, including beginners. It's going to be super gentle and just for those days, maybe in the morning or even late at night when your whole body is just aching. Maybe you're tired from work or you've been doing a lot of other workouts and just need a really soothing and gentle practice. Whether it's physical tension or emotional tension, this is going to be the perfect one for you. So come over to your mat and make your way into a low kneeling position and just take your knees really wide apart. So we'll create a nice spacious child's pose as we come down, coming all the way down over your legs. And you could place a cushion or a bolster underneath you to give you a little bit of support, or if you're comfortable, just try and make sure you're bringing your sitting bones back and down towards your heels. Tuck your chin so the back of your neck is long. And you can reach your arms forward or you can just have them down by your sides, whatever feels most nourishing for you right now. And just start to turn inwards, arrive into your breath, arrive into your body. Whatever you're feeling right now in your body or in your mind or in yourself, just allow it all to be there. Don't try to change anything. Don't resist the way you're feeling. Just allow it to be present. Starting to allow your breath as well to just flow smoothly in and out. Let each exhale be nice and long. And then from your child's pose, reach your arms forward and set your elbows down onto the mat. You can have them quite close to your head. Then bend your elbows, bring your thumbs to the back of the neck or the back of the head, wherever they can reach, feeling this gentle stretch in the underarms. Inhale, stretch ahead. Exhale, bring the elbows back or bring the thumbs back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. 2 more. And last one. Good, feel that stretch and then reach ahead. Come up slightly so you're looking forward towards the top edge of the mat, and then you can tent your fingers, lift your chest away from your legs, and then thread your right arm underneath that left shoulder for a nice low thread the needle position in your child's pose. You can keep your left arm reaching forward, or you can use your left hand to push you deeper into the twist, pushing down on that right arm and twisting you around, opening up your chest. Feeling that gentle stretch come into your shoulder blade. Breathing that space into your upper back. And then you can gently come back to center. Again, lift nice and high off your legs. And then thread your left arm underneath the right shoulder, bringing the side of your head down to the mat and just lengthening forward with the right fingers. Either stay here or bring your right hand onto your left wrist and push yourself deeper into the twist. So reaching forward will give you more of that shoulder stretch, and pressing on the left wrist will give you more of a twist. So just feel what you need. And now you can bring it gently out back to the center, and we'll come up into a low kneeling position. So now you can bring your knees closer together. Take the fingers behind you and very gently start to squeeze the shoulder blades together and open up the chest, just really lengthening through the chest, lengthening up through the back of the neck. If this is enough, stay here, or maybe you can lean back and just place your fingers on the mat. or maybe even your knuckles down behind you, and really puff the chest forward. Just really opening up the chest here. You can keep a tuck of your chin. And good, gently bring it out. And we'll come over onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. Wrists under the shoulders and knees under the hips. And just start to take a little bit of a rock back and forth here. Slightly pull your lower belly towards your spine, so your core is just very lightly engaging and supporting you in this movement. And then we'll make a big circle around, so just gently stretching and strengthening the wrists and the knees, making this nice big circle with the body. And then you can take it back the other way. Good. And then bring it back to center. Inhale now, open your chest. Exhale as you tuck your tailbone round all the way back down into your child's pose. Inhale now, slide it forward and open up the chest into a cow spine. Look up. Exhale, round your back, sink down into child's pose. A few more. Inhale, uncurl the spine, lift your gaze, lift your chest. Exhale, bring it back and down. 2 more times. Bring it through and open, and then round and back. And lifting up here. And bring it down. Good. And then just rest in your child's pose for a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths. You can sigh the air out at any point. Just letting go of that tightness, letting go of anything that you're ready to let go of now. And then we'll come up into this lifted kneeling position, just to transition here. And from there you can step your right foot forward into a lunge, and then just bring your hips as far down as feels okay for you, and bring your hand to your front knee, feeling this stretch in your hip flexor. Your back knee can be, your back toe can be tucked or untucked, whatever feels best. And we'll just take a couple of deep breaths here. Try not to let it sink into your lower back. Keep a little bit of a lift in that core so that your spine feels nice and supported. And then you can bring your hands to your hips and find a half split position. You can bend your front knee so it's not too intense of a stretch, or keep it straight if you want a bit more of a sensation there. And you can bring your fingertips down either side of the leg. Again, just taking a few nice deep breaths here in this stretch. If it feels good to you, you can bow further down towards the leg. And then we'll bring it all the way forward. Stand up in your lunge and then step it back in onto your knees for that high kneeling position again. And we'll go on to the other side. So step forward with that left foot. Find that little bit of lift in your core muscles. So lower belly in, lower ribs in, and then sink the hips down into your lunge. Try to relax through your shoulders and your neck. And now from here, bringing your hands to your hips, move your hips back into your half split position. Trying to square off your hips, and you can either stay lifted or you can bring your hands down either side of that front leg, and you can keep that bend in your knee, or you can extend the leg if that feels good for you. So not taking it to the absolute maximum of your flexibility, just really trying to work gently and kindly with the body today. And slowing down your breath here. Of course, these gentle asana postures, they are medicine for the body, but you can really allow and choose for this practice to be medicine for your mind as well. We'll bring it forward now into that lunge, and this time just walk your hands forward and we'll step all the way towards the top edge of the mat, coming into a forward fold. And if your body is feeling sore, I did call this sore body yoga, so if your body is feeling sore, take your feet nice and wide and take a bend to your knees, and then you can just grab opposite elbows, give yourself a gentle sway side to side. Really tuck your chin so the back of the neck is long. You're not taking any tension in your neck. And just feel this forward fold, gently allowing your spine to lengthen out. Releasing any tightness from the lower back. Bringing that blood flow back into the neck and the head and the arms. And then bring the fingers down in front of you. Walk your feet wider apart and turn your heels in slightly. And then you can gently start to bend your knees down, coming into a squat. Maybe you only come halfway down and then you lift straight back up. Or maybe you can come all the way down into that squat position and then back up. If your heels are off the mat, that's okay. Just use your hands to support you and move in that range of motion that feels good on your body. Check back in with your breath here. Can you slow it down? Can you breathe a little bit more deeply? Let's go for one more time. Opening up the hips and then back into that forward fold again. Now plant your hands to the mat. Walk the feet back gently, coming into a downward facing dog. Just for a couple of breaths. Chest nice and open. Back of the neck super long. You can bend your knees a little bit if that feels better for you, or if you can reach your heels to the mat, then go ahead and do that. You can take a little sway with the hips side to side. And then from there, walk your way into a seated position, however you need to do that. Coming into the center of your mat to a seated position. I'm just going to take my ponytail out. We'll take the right leg out in front and the left foot in towards the body, bringing the sole of the left foot onto the inside of the right leg. Inhale, grow really tall here, and then as you exhale, come down into any degree of a forward fold that feels good for you, and you can bend that extended leg as well if that's feeling a little bit too much. Feel as though you're trying to lengthen your chest towards your toe and bring your belly to your right thigh, really opening out through that left knee as well to feel this wonderful release through your hip and your lower back. If you're up here, that's okay. If you want to come all the way down and bring your forehead to your knee and that's comfortable for you, then you're welcome to do that too. Taking those big, nourishing breaths right into your lower back. Feel like you could breathe that space into your spine. And perhaps here in this forward fold, you feel yourself start to relax and release deeper into the pose. And now we'll gently start to come out. Bring that left knee in now. Sit really tall on your sitting bones and then wrap your right arm around the left knee. So opposite arm to leg, and move yourself into a gentle twist here. So just twisting around right from the center of the body. And you can either stay here with the arm wrapped around, or if you've got a little bit more mobility in your spine, you can use your elbow on the outside of the leg to push you around. Keep lifting your lower back away from the mat behind you. And then bring it back to center, and we'll switch sides. So your left leg will go out now and your right leg will come in just as far as feels okay for you. It might be different on this side. So coming nice and tall onto the sitting bones now. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips and just bow forward over that front leg. And again, coming down as far as feels okay on your body. Whatever comes into your mind, allow it in, and then just as easily allow it to flood out. We'll bring ourselves back up and then bring that right knee in and move into your twist, just hugging the knee in towards your belly and then twisting around right from the center of the body. You can bring that breath right into the belly, into the space where you feel the twist. Nice, and now with an exhale, come back to center and bring yourself right down onto your back. From there, walk your heels in towards your body and your hands down by your sides. Flatten your lower back into the mat and we'll come up into our bridge position. So just rolling up gently, one vertebra at a time, into your bridge. Nice deep inhale at the top here, and then as you exhale, roll your way down all the way to your mat. Just a couple more rolling in and out of the bridge. A little bit of a squeeze in your inner thighs to help keep your legs parallel, and roll it down. Let's go for one more time. Maybe a little bit higher this time. And then roll it all the way down. And you can just gently hug your knees to the chest. You can take your hands around the fronts or the backs of the knees. Just give yourself a little rock side to side. Taking that soothing, calming breath and letting it go. And from here, you can now extend your legs out along the mat and relax out into Savasana, really allowing your toes to drop out to the sides, palms facing upwards by your sides of your body. And now just allow your breath to be completely natural. And give yourself these moments of stillness here. Truly allowing your body to soften and to melt into the ground. Now gently bring your breath a little bit deeper into your belly again. Without moving or even opening your eyes, just notice how it feels to be still. Notice how you feel inside. If you feel a sense of peace or stillness here, know that that feeling, that energy was within you all the time. It's not something you find, it's something within you already, and the more you can let go of, the more you'll bring yourself back to that feeling. It's your true nature. You can either now roll onto your side and then push yourself up sideways, or prefer to lie here and stay still a little longer, or just however you like to come up to a seated position. And just coming into that comfortable seat. If you are allowing yourself another moment of stillness here. I invite you to wrap your arms around yourself and just give yourself that little bit of that hug that you might need right now. Thank yourself for taking this time to nourish your body and mind and soul. And now I invite you to bring your hands to a prayer position. Bow down in reverence to yourself, to your teachers, to the teacher within you, and to this practice that teaches us so much. Namaste. Thank you so much, Yogi. I hope you're feeling so much more peaceful and a little bit lighter in your body. Let me know what you thought in the comments and what other kinds of videos you would like to see from me. And as always, if you would love a beautiful yoga mat like mine, there's a link and a discount code to get 15% off Oli mats. They are the grippiest and the most comfortable I've ever found. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I will see you very soon.